Well, hello, General Hospital Daily Recap fans. Today's daily recap is for Tuesday, March the 12th, 2024. Tuesday, March the 12th. Well, look, I got my cough drop in. Get to go see the doctor tomorrow, but I'm gonna get through this. Uh, now, they haven't recast Molly yet. The last recast of Molly is still there. She showed up. She was with her sister today. Blaze came to, support Christina for a hot few minutes before she had to meet her mother. Um, she didn't know what the meeting was supposed to be about, but her mother called, so she was going to meet her. And Christina asked her, did she want her to go? And she says, no, you stay with your family. I'll go deal with mine. So when she got there, Allison, not Allison, that's Blaze's name, Natalia apologized. And she says, you know what? I took it wrong, acted poorly. I apologize because she's chalking it all up to Blaze's experimenting because of what Link did to her. And that's what's making her think she's gay. So Blaze got upset, of course, because she told her mother, you're not hearing me. Christina is not the first woman that I have been with. She goes, this was a mistake. She's like, no, no, honey, sit down. Wait. So, of course, Blaze goes storming out. We have Heather. Dr. Finn is treating Heather because the cardiologist, she has cardiomyopathy, and which is a weak heart muscle, and the doctors can't really figure out why. So watch, it's going to be some kind of infectious disease. But Laura came in and told her that she was not going to go back to Pentonville. And so Heather's like, oh, so you're sending me back to Darkham, huh? And Laura's like, no, you're not going to Darkham. They're going to send her to San Quentin's Women's Federal Penitentiary because it's more locked down. It's all the way across the US, so that even if she does escape, they've got a great opportunity to catch her before she gets to Port Charles. And Laura was telling her, you know what, you'll never hurt my family again. So Heather goes ballistic, berserk, and blah, blah, blah. She wants to see Ace, and Laura's like, no, you're not going to see Ace. Um, and Laura tells her that she and Kevin are adopting Ace, and Heather has a fit. Why would you put my grandson around his psychopath's grandfather's twin brother? It's Kevin's fault for blah, blah. And Laura didn't want to hear. She goes, you know what, Heather? Bottom line, after what the things that you have done, because she goes, Laura, we used to be friends when we were teenagers. Laura said, yes, we were. And Heather, you were doing some wild and crazy things then too. But now this is a whole nother level. Murder. I only did what I did to protect my family, right? She had the nerve she goes, you act like I'm a danger to the community. Everybody, when she said that, I thought, Heather, you do realize you were the hook killer, right? You were the hook killer. You are a danger to the community. Oh my goodness. So anyway, Laura says, well, this conversation's over, Heather. Decisions have already been made. They're adopting Ace. She'll have nothing to do with him. And that's that. So now, Drew shows up at Carly's with an attitude because he found out Jason was there the night before. And he's like, and I just have to know, was he already here when you were at the Quartermains for Scouts party? Because you were a big help with the kids, and I would hate to think that you were just trying to, get back over here to my brother. And Carly looked at him. She says, absolutely no. And I had fun helping with the kids' party. She says, when I got home, Jason was here. And he's like, and she says, well, what did he say? He called my name. I realized he was shot. And he shot, Dante. She goes, Jason didn't shoot Dante. And he goes, did he tell you that? She says, we didn't get a chance. And so he's, because Anna and Agent Kate showed up. And so Drew says, Carly, what is concerning to me is you didn't even call me. And Carly looked at him. She goes, for one, I'm just trying to process that Jason is alive. There was nothing for me to call you on. Because, see, realistically, Carly didn't even know Dante was shot until Anna came much later. Well, not much later, came later, right? But Drew had the nerve, and then Drew just told her a hard fact, and I'm happy Drew knows it. He says, Carly, Jason always comes first. You didn't call me because he comes first. She goes, but Drew, no, that's not it. She goes, Jason is my friend. And she goes, no, you know what? I can't even find the right word for what Jason is to me. And Drew says, he's your go-to. And he's always been your go-to. You guys are always there for each other. You run to each other, you comfort each other. He goes, uh, I know you love me, but you love Jax. And you really, and no, he goes, and you love Sonny a, a lot. He says, but none of us can compare to what you and Jason have. And she's looking at him like, okay, and you say that to mean what? Because I'm not apologizing for what me and Jason have, right? So they kind of left that conversation there. And I'm thinking, Drew, you don't even think about drawing a line in the sand. Not where your brother's concerned. You didn't win Sam from him, and you didn't keep Sam from him, and you're not going to keep Carly from him. So anyway, I was right yesterday. He did stumble into the Quartermain's boathouse, and it was Danny that found him. And Danny was probably going in there to vape, right? That boy is something else. So Danny starts to walk out, and because he goes, Dad, and he goes, Danny. And he just looks at him. And he turns and he's gonna walk out. And he goes, Danny, come here. So Danny turns around and he says, did you shoot Dante? And he goes, no, I did not shoot Dante. And he's looking at him eye to eye, right? So Danny believed him. And he goes, but I need you to do something for me. And he's like, what? And he goes, I need you to go up to the house, the main house, and get a first aid kit. And so he goes, you want me to get Monica's medical bag? He goes, no, because that would raise too much attention. Okay. The first aid kit from either the bathroom or the kitchen. And bring it back to me. And Danny, don't, he goes, don't tell anybody, right? So Danny goes, he gets it, and he comes back. Because he told Jason, this is my dog. Both her and I are jacked up. So he told Jason, what did he tell him? Oh, I forget what Kara's messed up that train of thought. So anyway, he goes and he comes back. Oh, he asked him, he goes, you been shot? And Jason's like, yeah. So he brings the first aid kit and he sees Jason's gun. And Jason picks it up and he goes, the safety is on. See, this is the safety. This is in the lock position. If you ever are in a position where you have to hold a gun, make sure the safety is on at all times. So Danny's like, oh, okay, right? So Danny asked him, do you want me to help you? And Jason says, no, I got it. I got it. Now we all know, everybody, that's a gunshot wound. Jason's gonna need some antibiotics. He's probably gonna have to sneak in the house and go upstairs and get the antibiotics. Although doctors don't carry around antibiotics in their bags. They just don't. Just in case a random person needs some antibiotics, right? But there are gonna be some antibiotics in Monica's bag. So anyway, so um he asked him, he goes, and I got one more favor from you, or to ask of you. And Danny is like, what? And he goes, don't tell your mother. And he goes, why? He goes, it's complicated, but don't tell your mother. So Danny looks at him and he's like, okay. And I'm thinking, please, Danny, keeping all kind of secrets from Sam. This, please, he will. It ain't no thing. Okay, he gonna keep that secret from his mama. So that's pretty much all that happened today. Sorry, Comic Corner folks, I still am not up to doing Comic Corner. Uh, Hopefully I can get some antibiotics tomorrow. Start to feel better by Thursday to do Comic Corner. Because I'm just trying to hold it together just to finish this. So anyway, that's about it. I will be back tomorrow for another daily recap of General Hospital.